Well, in a change to scheduled programming, we have a heron very close to the front door, so thought I'd give you a shot of this as I go out, because he's going to fly away. There we go. So this is what is known as a hard water area now. And so anyway, back to normal. Good morning, folks, and welcome to Building Evening. As you can see, my jokes haven't got any better. The temperature is a little chillier. Can't see the solar panels at all on Evie today. But in other news, I've got wood. Lots of it. These are some more pre-finished walls. Down the boat, we've got the bed and various bits of the bed. One of the drawers of the bed almost made. More walls down there. So I've got to do some figuring out. I'm not sure what I'm going to do today. So you'll have to stick around and find out. There's something I don't see every day. I made these up back on Tilly. They're just little short wires that will go from the three-way Wagos into these little DC connectors. I need those because I can't put more wires into those DC connectors, and I need those DC connectors for reasons I'll explain later. So anyway, once back aboard Evie, then I just started sliding the channels in and cutting the wires and putting bootless ferrules on the ends of the wires in the ceiling. So these are final fixings, I hope. I've just got to pull apart the DC connectors and put in the controllers later, but that is literally a 5-second job. So I realized later on that when I'm putting these channels up, then I need to probably adjust them a bit for the ceilings, because I think I made them a bit tight. I don't know. I really regret not having been more careful on the floor, because this will be a pain in the proverbial up above my head, which I really couldn't be bothered to get into this afternoon or this evening. I was moving a lot of things around yesterday, and my shoulders were a bit tired, so I just slide them in and feed the wires through the various holes that I made. I actually realised that I needed some more holes. I didn't record putting them in, but I'll show you those later when I put the Zigbee controllers in. They were to be able to access those when the ceiling is up. And yeah, here I am messing about with a bit of the ceiling, trying to figure out whether it's too tight or too loose or whatever. And I think I probably need to start at the kitchen end first, simply because of the amount of space that I've got to slide the channels, slide the LEDs within the channels. So anyway, this is all pretty rudimentary stuff, really. Just feeding cables over the top and then chopping them, putting some more ferrules on, and away we go. So I'll leave you to watch the rest of this without any music, because it's a bit short for me to replace the connector on, and I've been waffling for quite long enough, or the positive, whichever, and then do the same on the other. So I was never in danger of actually causing shorts between the positive and negative. I was merely making and breaking connections whilst it was live. Just make that point. Well, this light seems a bit better, isn't it? I will be able to dim each of these, which is why I've got these connectors in there, because I will be putting in the little white things that you saw earlier. Well, there's a bunch of them there. They're Zigbee dimmer controllers, on-off switches. So anyway, I think that's it for today, because it's a bit chilly, as you've seen, and I will be back to do more tomorrow. And obviously, for the electricians amongst you, don't work on live circuits, even if they're just 12 or 24 volts or whatever. But there we go. This is not a how-to. This is just what I'm doing.